Imagine waking up in the pitch black of a stone tomb, the scent of resin still clinging to the air, your body wrapped tightly in linen, your soul waiting to pass the final test. This is not the end. For the ancient Egyptians, death was just the beginning. Welcome to the mystery, the magic, and the mastery of ancient Egyptian mummification. Let's unravel the secrets buried for over 3,000 years. The ancient Egyptians believed that preserving the body was essential for the soul's survival in the afterlife. To them, mummification wasn't just about death. It was about eternity. But why go through such an elaborate process? Because they believed the soul, the Ka, Ba, and Ak, needed a whole, recognizable body to return to after death. Without it, the spirit would become lost, forever wandering the deserts between life and the afterlife. Pharaohs, seen as divine on earth, were especially prepared. Their bodies weren't just preserved, they were perfected for eternal rule. So, how did they do it? Step 1. Purification. The body was washed with water from the sacred Nile. Then came a brutal yet necessary act. The brain, thought useless, was removed through the nose using a metal hook. Yes, through the nose. Surprising fact, the brain was tossed away, but the heart? That was left in place, or so they hoped. It was the key to judgment in the afterlife. Next, the organs, liver, stomach, intestines, and lungs, were removed, dried, and placed in canopic jars, each guarded by a protective deity. The body was then packed and covered in natron, a natural salt, to dry out for up to 40 days. Imagine the smell, the dryness, the silence. Once dried, priests would anoint the body with resin and oils, restuff it with linen or sawdust, and wrap it carefully. Hundreds of feet of linen, layer by sacred layer, each amulet placed between wrappings held magical protection. This wasn't just science, it was ritual, each step guided by chants, prayers, and centuries of tradition. Priests were not just embalmers, they were gatekeepers of the afterlife. The most critical moment, the weighing of the heart. The heart was placed on a scale, balanced against a feather, the feather of truth. Too heavy with sin? The soul would be devoured by Ammit, the eater of the dead. But if it was light and pure, the soul passed on to eternal paradise. To help guide them, the deceased were buried with the Book of the Dead, a scroll of spells, maps, and prayers. They were also buried with food, jewelry, and even furniture, because in the afterlife they would need it all. King Tutankhamun, perhaps the most famous mummy ever, was found untouched for over 3,000 years. His tomb? A treasure trove of history. The discovery of the Rosetta Stone helped us decode their mysterious writing, unlocking their world, spell by spell. Today, scientists use CT scans and DNA analysis to study mummies without unwrapping a single bandage. We now know what they ate, what diseases they had, and even how they died. Ancient Egyptian mummification changed the way we understand medicine, surgery, and even storytelling. Their meticulous care for the dead still echoes in museums around the world. We're still fascinated, still drawn to the mystery, because deep down we all wonder what comes next. If this story stirred your imagination, hit that like button, subscribe for more ancient secrets, and tell us in the comments, would you dare face the weighing of the heart? Until next time, keep your mind open and your soul light.